have a Christmas collection and don't really know where to display it? Well, consider doing a tree out of it, such as we've done here with our Santas. I have a variety of Santas on the tree itself. And of course, you could actually put more Santas on if you really wanted to load it up. So let's discuss how to do this traditional believed theme tree. Starting off with, I've used the plastic mesh and done 3 loops at the top and then spiraled around, tucking the mesh in among the branches. Now I've used our Charleston tree, which is nicely layered, and you can see photos of that tree itself on our website. From there, I've added in my other ribbons. Now I've used a heavily glittered 4-inch striped ribbon, and then I've used a mesh, which is a slightly contemporary version of a mesh, and it's also glittered and wired. And then lastly, I've used a red velvet ribbon, which is sort of a crackle design in it. And I've done just a couple of loops of each of those and tied into the middle of the mesh bow. Left tails of varying lengths and let those cascade down slightly to the one side. For all the rest of the ribbon, all I've done, which I do frequently, is just cut lengths from 6 to 8 feet. Of course, it's easy to measure out. I'm 6 feet tall, therefore my arm spread is 6 feet. So I'll just stretch out and then maybe add a little bit more and cut my ribbon lengths. Then I gather those up all in the middle, sometimes staggered back and forth, and just insert deep into the branches, loop over a tip to help hold them in place, and then ripple them out. This way, if I decide to use this ribbon later, I've got plenty of length to do bows or for many other uses throughout the home and change up my decorations from year to year. Now we've got the ribbon on. The next thing that I added were these sprays. You can see in the video of the tree topper from last year that we made for you and techniques there as to how to do that. And all I've done here is simply take 3 of the ball sprays and a couple of these new metallic sprays with the disc on them and the holly, and just gathered those together. I just wired them and wrapped the wire around so that I've got these individual sprays. All I've done is put one at the top up by the larger Santa and one angled down, and then I've just inserted about the tree as I needed to, and that gives me instant airiness and drama without having to take individual branches and poke in. And of course, what this really speeds up is taking the tree down. You can have this all down and put away in just minutes. After that, I've used large balls and pushed those into the branches throughout the tree to give it weight and sparkle. Now, we've always heard the rule, put the largest ornaments to the inside, put the smallest ornaments to the outside to create depth. Now, I've done this by pushing these in, but to update the tree a bit, I have also pulled some of these large ones out. What I've done is taken, as you can see here, one very large ornament, one the next size down, and then one of a different design, and wired those together into clusters, and then just placed them about the tree. Again, this enables me to use fewer pieces with maximum drama. And so therefore, just place those randomly about. The only other ornament that I have added are these icicle type or elongated ornaments. Sometimes you'll find them in teardrop shapes, finial shapes, any of that. I've used some of those, again fairly large, and just a very few of those tucked in about the tree. And that completes this look for our Believe theme. So I hope this inspires you and gives you a reason or two to update your own tree in your home. Have a Merry Christmas.